Happy Thanksgiving! Huh? But it's No! It's not that day. Not here. Why not? That guy caused a lot of trouble. We don't say his name. It's my fault. I should have told you guys earlier. The way the native people and newcomers mix out is a little different than it is for the non-magical history. He has strong ties, is what my mom says. Sacred smoke takes like a fourth of all magical students in the US. And around here, the local spirits were dealing with them way before us. So a lot of our rituals and celebrations come from them. So this is Thanksgiving? Not really, I was kidding. It's Canadian Thanksgiving. You're Southern, so you didn't notice it as much. Oh. Anyway, what should I do this week? I really want to know what, the whole story behind the Columbus thing in respect to the lore of, this universe, this world of Magical Diary. What did he do? What happened? Anyway. Throat's still a little bit weird, so let's sleep a bit, and then let's go for some studies. And then let's go for red and white. Let's do that. Alright. And we are nearly at... Oh man, I wanted us to be at 30 smart. Oh well. And we learnt Slash. A sharp blow to the target causes focused damage. Okay. More white magic, and we have an event. I'm alone in my room when I hear a knock on the door. Hello, Caley. Hi. I'm just making the rounds to invite everyone to the Saturday study sessions. If you need any help with any of your classes, I'll be available in the library on Saturdays. Thanks. Okay, bye. She hurries off. Ellen gets up early on Saturday morning, returns after the mail and allowances are delivered. And we are going to go, let's do some more study. Compared to the rest of the school, the library is fairly small and unimpressive. There's a slightly outdated set of encyclopedias. Ellen didn't really need to bring her own, and a good collection of foreign language dictionaries, plus 2 bookcases filled with books about magic and witchy history. Most of the rest look like fiction, with a rack of popular magazines. The school actually subscribes to those. There aren't that many people here in on a Saturday, but I'm looking around and I see... Hi, Caley. Do you need help with anything? No thanks. So, there we go. Don't really need... well, I don't know what 30 smart can actually get you in terms of thresholds in the game, but... nice to have a round number. Let's take a look at the spells we have. We don't actually have that many. Oh man. We have Spirit Sight, Breeze, Empathy, Warm, Spark, Push Object, Communication, Spirit Echo, / Awareness. Okay. Let's go on to next week. I wonder when the next exam is. Is it, this week? Oh well, there we go. Hey guys! I just thought I should warn you, the next exam is on Friday. But the end of the month isn't until next week. Don't look at me, I don't make the rules. Will it be like the first one? Nothing doing. This time they drop us into a pit full of alligators and we had to fight our way out. You are such a liar. It's not a lie if it's funny. Yeah, but do you know anything real? Well, I'm pretty sure we'll be in the dungeons, cause pretty much all the exams are, but I don't know what they're gonna make us do. William said that after the first time we had to cast real spells we've learnt in class, so we just can't fake it with wild magic. So we better know enough spells. What should I do this week? White, white, white. Red, red. Let's actually get some green in, because we're close to 5 points in green. And we learn Tap the Flow. Draw energy from the other world to recharge mana supply. Nice. Oh wow, 3 white magic. 2 more and we learn Distraction. Causes a target to be temporarily confused forgetting to act in the following moment. Costs 15 mana, but I think mana is like twice your smart or something. And we learned Diagnosis. Determines the current state of health of a living target and locates ailments and injuries. Pretty sweet. I'm surprised we're still going through these lessons with 21 stress. But we learnt another one, Track Scent. Allows the caster to trace creatures that have passed recently through an area. At the appointed time, I make my way to the testing room. I'm not sure why they send us to a specific room anyway, if they're just going to teleport us into the dungeon when we get there. Unless this time will be different? Nope, doesn't look like it. Once again, I find myself in the dungeon, but this time in a larger area, facing a deep, dark hole. Greetings, Caley Wynn. Behold the Abyss. You'll find the exit to this dungeon on the other side. This dungeon level is now warded. You may not teleport outside of this dungeon level. You must cross the Abyss in order to succeed. You may choose to surrender at any time, and you will be retrieved from the dungeon safely. However, you will fail your exam and receive demerits. Good luck. So, now what? Okay, so we did this in the previous playthrough. I can't remember how I solved it. I think I teleported this bridge thing here over. Let's take a look at our spells. We have... Okay, we do have push object. And oh, we only have 30 magic. Okay, so your mana is the same as your smarts. Makes sense, I suppose. Let's go for... Let's just push this object. Push the bridge end. We need to push it south. And let's do that again. Actually, let's assign this to a... whatchamacallit? To a hotkey. Let's push it south. Forward. Push it. Push the bridge to the west. Oh wow, I'm actually quite low on... push the bridge... west again? I can push it north. Why can I... Let's push it west. I don't want to risk anything. So there we go, it's now over here. Let's go for Tap the Flow. Wow, only 13. Sorry, that only gave us 3. You open your mind to the currents of the other world, and the veil spread thin. Okay, I completely misread that. Basically, I gain more mana. Oh my god, what the... let's not do that. That's probably a bad idea. How do I... Is it control arrow keys? No, I can't even remember. But let's go back here and let's assign Tap the Flow to this one. If you can see, okay, it's quite hard to see, but there are stars on the squares. And these basically tell you where you have cast Tap the Flow and where is run out of magic. So I can't cast this again and gain more magic in these squares that have these stars on it. So let's push object, push the bridge to the north. And there we go. Now in the previous one I think I used teleport or something. I can't even remember. I remember I was stuck on the first time, but I can't remember what I used. I think I used teleport and... yeah, okay. Probably used teleport. But this is the normal way, or quote-unquote normal way, the easiest way in order to do this. Just use push object and push it to the correct slot. That's like the easier way. There is one other method, but it's really difficult to pull off, and basically you destroy this wall. I'm not going to say much more than that, but you just need to destroy the wall in order to pass through. But you need quite high magic for that. I climbed the stairs and emerged from the dungeon, blinking into the sunlight. Congratulations, Caley. For succeeding in your quest, you received 5 merits. Thanks. I hope you enjoyed putting your skills into practice. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have another student to look after. I guess I can go relax now. Ellen gets up early on Saturday morning and returns after the mail and allowances are delivered. What should I do today? Let's do some more study. The library is fairly quiet, but familiar faces are still present. Gained 1 smart and 2 stress. Yes, my stress is building up quite a lot. Let's go for next week. I don't understand. Why are classes cancelled on Friday? Because of the dark dance on Thursday night. A dance, but I don't have anything to wear, and I haven't asked anyone. Not that kind of dance. What is it then? On Halloween night, witches and wizards dance in the dark so that fairies can visit. It's a ceremonial thing. At home we only do it for a few minutes, but because there's so many of us here, they make it into a big event at school. Goes on all night. So it's not really a romantic type dance, but I guess you could call it a date. I guess you could bring a date if you wanted to. So will you be going with Jacob? What? You like Jacob? No! Where'd you get that idea? Well, he's always teasing you. So is Donald. That just means he's a jerk. Sorry. Whatever. So what should I do this week? So we don't have anything on Friday. So I am going to end the episode here. It's about... Actually, there's a part at the start of the episode I normally cut out, so the fact that I just passed the 13-minute mark isn't really indicative of, how long this episode has been. So I am actually going to end the episode here, but I'll bring you the next one shortly. I will see you then. Take care.